What's up, everybody, and welcome to the very first podcast of TFAD.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to do questions every single episode at the very beginning. And today's question will be, what would you do if you had $1 million? Anyways, but getting into it, so we're going to be talking about money and what we would do with money.
Oh yeah, money. It's the root of all evil. I guarantee it. So, what would you do if you had $1 million?
That's a great question, Dustin. What I would do with $1 million? Honestly, I'd be smart with it and I'd invest it into a business and make more money out of it. And what I would do with that money is just be rich.
Just be rich. I mean, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, what I learned in school, which is actually a good idea, what I would do if I had $1 million, I would throw it into a mutual fund. I probably wouldn't touch it for a couple of years. Let that mutual fund grow for a little bit. That way you can start earning that back each year. So basically with a mutual fund, it takes, depending on how old you are, it'll take out a certain percentage. So say I'm 21 right now, they'd probably take out 8 to 10%, and I'd get that back each year. So basically 10% of $1 million, what is that? That's $100,000. I could spend $100,000 a year and get it right back at the end of the year. So I would do something like that. I probably wouldn't go too big on a house or anything like that.
And not yet, considering you only have $1 million.
I mean, I wouldn't go too big, but yes, I would do a lot of investing. I would invest in a few different things, probably a couple different businesses, try and make some money back, and probably work on a start up my own business, and keep on investing until the money grew, and then got myself a bigger place, bigger house, nicer car. But with just the $1 million alone, I wouldn't go too big. I would probably get myself like something easy, like a 2019 model truck, not anything like a Lamborghini or Bugatti or Ferrari, not nothing like that.
Yeah.
Because that would mean your money would be gone, like instant. But yeah, that's probably what I'd do, and I'd probably get just like not too big of a house, maybe 2-story, 5, 6 bedrooms max.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try and buy a mansion with like 30 bedrooms. So.
Or that one creepy video from TFI, or not TFI, or Corey, which shout out to you if you know who that is.
Shout out to Corey Shearer.
Yeah, and the mansion that he recently went to, like nothing like that, because that's way too much money.
What video was that? Was that the Whittier house?
Yeah.
The Whittier house.
160 rooms, I think it was.
Yeah, it was 160 rooms. 2,000 doors, I think they said, and 10,000 windows. Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
But,
And if you guys haven't watched it, I'd recommend you go watch it because it is crazy.
It is crazy. They are probably some of my favorite YouTubers. Corey, TFIL, Sam, Colby, all of them. Shout out to all them if you know who they are. Hey, Aaron. Yep. So, but back to the topic. Money is the root of all evil, because what do most women, I shouldn't say that sounds horrible, but most women want a man with money, someone that's stable enough to have their own house, their own car. Without money, it would be hard to get you a girlfriend or a wife of any sorts, because they want someone that can provide. You can't do that if you don't have money. Money basically rules this world. if we're gonna take it to the extreme length of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you guys hear this like that noise? We're throwing a football. It's like that's my key to concentration. I don't know if I don't have ADHD, but like I like need to always be constantly messing with something. So like yeah. But so now back to what I was saying about what I would do with the money is like once I get like investing and like once I have like enough money, one thing that I've like always liked is like if you watch Mr. Beast, like he always does like he gives away his money basically, and like I think that's awesome. Like
yeah, I mean he's
give
giving
away
back.
your money.
Yeah, he's giving away money. He's giving back to the people. Which I mean, in all honesty, if you think about it, and I actually watched this, doing taxes on the money that you give away, because those people that you give the money to aren't paying taxes on that money. So someone has to pay tax on that money. Someone has to pay taxes on the house, the cars that you give away and everything. And that's one thing some people don't realize on giving away a whole bunch of money like that. They just don't think about it. Now, so doing taxes, it's hard to get that back at the end of the year just by giving it away. But at the same time, like, because someone has to pay that in. So it would either be you or the person you give the money to. And if you're giving away money, you know, you don't want to hit them with like, hey, you got to pay the tax on that. So you really got to be careful with it, but at the same time, it's still heartwarming to see people want to give things like that to people.
Like yeah, it's just crazy how like in the first place you even have that money, and then for you to just give it away like it's like $20. Oh.
Yeah, for you to give it away like it's $1 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you know you have money when you can just give away 10 grand like it's nothing.
Yeah. Or like buy out an entire store, which he did.
Yep. And then he gave away the food to charity, which that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like if I had a lot of money, I would be doing the same thing.
Yep.
But I like to help people, so that'd be awesome.
Yeah. See, no, like with the thing about like, yeah, money's the root to evil. Like, I agree, but also disagree. Cause like if you take Mr. Beast, like he's the one who's like taking out that negative energy and bringing in that positive by getting food and donating it to like homeless shelters and that kind of stuff. Like that's so it's not always the root to evil, but sometimes it can be.
Well, you know, homeless shelters, they still need money because they need to be able to get food for the homeless. So technically, money still revolves around homeless shelters. I mean, yeah, they still have a free place to live and stuff, but
They gotta pay their electricity bills and that stuff.
yeah. So, I mean, it can get real tricky real quick. And I've watched quite a few videos on money and how it can affect people. Like, if you ever go on YouTube and watch one of the gold digger challenges, one of the gold digger pranks. Oh man, I've seen so many of those. It's not even funny. Like, there's been a few gold digger pranks where I watched. It was hilarious. There was one chick that was standing right next to her boyfriend and wanted to leave her boyfriend for this guy that rolled up in a Lambo.
Oh yeah. I
great.
honestly think those videos are fake because there's like, I mean they seem fake, but like that could really happen.
Yeah, I mean, it could honestly really happen. But I mean, like, yeah. Some people wouldn't fall for it. But, you know, those people aren't trash. I mean, like, I'm not talking bad on anybody, But like, if you're gonna be a gold digger, come on, what are you doing with your life? Get out of here. I mean, for real. Like, go get a job. Stop trying to find a sugar daddy. And go fucking work for your own damn money. Don't rely on anybody. Be your own person.
Yeah, like, don't rely on, like, the person, like, this is what my aunt told me one time. She said, don't rely on the person in front of you to keep you going. You gotta keep yourself going. And honestly, that's, like, I mean, that's true, like, like, let's say you're waiting in a line, you can't rely on the person in front of you to get you up to the front of the line. You gotta.
Exactly. Like, you gotta rely on yourself. Don't rely on anybody for anything. I wouldn't trust anybody for anything unless they have proven themselves worthy enough to be trusted.
Yeah, like, nowadays there's so many snakes, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like, you think somebody's your friend, but, like, the next thing you know is they're just gone, you know?
Exactly. I mean, like, you can't really trust anybody, especially around money, because they'll just try to get you for it without you even realizing. And a snake, what are they known for? They're known to be sneaky. And they're known to be conniving, brutal, just all around fucking mean. But, you know, that's how people can be when you have a lot of money. So you gotta be real careful. So, well, you got anything else to add?
Yeah, I got one more thing to add. So, you know, we're talking about money, you know, like, I mean, I don't really think in, like, I mean, considering that I'm a kid, I don't think that I'd have that money anytime soon. But, like we just, if you're new, which you are, because this is our first podcast, but, like, I mean, like, we're just going to be ranting about, like, stupid stuff. Like, one day I might come home from school, which, well, I mean, school's out right now, but, like, in the future I might come home from school and just talk about something, and then I'll be like, hey, we should make a podcast. We're going to make a podcast, and it's going to be completely random stuff. So, like, you might hear us talking about soccer, like ranting about soccer, or ranting about brooms. Like, we're stupid. Like, give us something, and we could literally rant off that. So,
just give us any sort of topic, and we will rant about it. Basically, almost like a ranting podcast, but we will literally be on here talking about anything and everything you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Just give us a topic and we can talk about it.
Yeah.
But that's going to do it for today's podcast, guys. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Dustin.
My name is Alex.
And we are TFAD. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, wait, before we go, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and go comment what you think about our first TFAD video. And yeah, remember, answer that question. What would you do if you had $1 million? Anyways, see you guys.